An Apex Nano 191 RVS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a Coachmen. Comes in at 3,333 pounds. That is 4 3s if you're keeping up with me. And this is minivan, SUV towable. Keep in mind, when I say minivan, you're going to want the ones with the upgraded power plant. A standard 3.0 liter V6, probably not going to be, it's just not comfortable for me to say that. Most of those come in about 3,000 pound capacity. So, you know, plan accordingly, but most SUVs with a tow package are going to take this thing down the road no problem, and obviously any larger vehicle. And that's what I like about this. It is a perfect little couples camper. You know, not everybody wants to go neck deep on a 3/4 ton pickup just to go camping. Now you don't have to. There's a lot of unique qualities in every trailer. I believe that every trailer out there is the best for a different reason. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you the reasons where Apex separates themselves from everybody else. And it's not to say that there aren't other good qualities in other trailers, but these are the ones that shine out to me on an Apex. First of all, little camper, big storage. This floor plan rocks for storage. It has great storage space in here. Like we have these 30-inch wide baggage doors. You look at fifth wheels and you see a lot of really tall baggage doors, and it looks really impressive. But you don't stack cargo on top of each other. You stack it side to side, and that's why this makes more sense. Apexes have a double crowned roof. It's crowned inside and out to give you a you know, a stronger full structure. Not to mention, this is fully aluminum framed and laminated. That's one of the reasons they keep the weight down, but the structure stays up. You don't have any like wiggle problems, basically. Little neat things they do here, like the seal gripping slide walls. I like these, because it pulls that seal all the way in or all the way out, however you're running the slide out, and it keeps the seal from getting crimped. If you ever see a slide out seal that's only like crimped halfway in or out, it's leaking. It is leaking. It's not if, you know, or when, it is. And you don't have that problem with these seal gripping slide outs. You just can't, basically. The little detail things I like on these, you can see that these are built by people that go camping, people who, I don't know, for lack of a better phrase, get it. Like, they use the little bumper end caps that are a lot less likely to just bounce out going down the road. The standard ones that come in on most trailers, I can't even tell you guys how often those things have popped out even before they reach our dealership, and we're only an hour away from the factory. So to see a little widget like that, something you probably may not even have known existed. If you're a first-time camper, you'd have just thought one bumper cap is the same as the other, but even that, there is a high, middle, low quality out there, and you're going to get the nicer one here. We've thrown a power awning on this instead of the manual awning, and that's something I really like, because you don't have to wrestle with the awning arms. You can just walk right in here. You know what, if it's raining and your awning's out at night, you don't even have to worry about it. Just simply push one button and bang, there goes your awning. That's all the more complicated this has to be. You know, your slide room is electric. So basically everything is 12 volt operated with the exception of your air conditioner, your microwave, and if you add a TV, your television. Everything else you can use between propane or 12 volts. So this is also a great you know, dry camper, boondocker, whatever phrasing you like to use. Keep in mind, like I said, this video may not be the exact one we have in stock, but it's an example of a 191. For instance, this is called the Cayenne Shadow Decor. There are other decors out there, and you know, if the pictures don't look exactly like this one, that's why we are going to sell a bunch of these. This is all LED lighting, like I said, fully laminated roof. The roof is really solid on these, and these little lightweights, guys, they're usually not. You know, that is one area. Man, oh, come on, camera, focus with me here. There you go. This camera's like me, it just loses focus sometimes. But what I was getting at is these little campers, often the roof is not strong structurally. The roof is a great way for a manufacturer to save a lot of weight and cost, but the problem is it comes at the expense of structure, and I don't believe in stripping structure to make something lighter. Now notice all your windows do open for ventilation, including the giant dinette window here. If you've never been camping, take it from me, I go camping, you're not going to run the air conditioner full time. You want that cross breeze. You're outside, you're here for fresh air. Not everyone's always looking for the recycled air conditioning. Trust me, when it's hot, it's nice. And in this little camper, a full-size 13,500 BTU air conditioner is more than enough. In a little camper like this, you could get away with a side mount, like a wall mount air conditioner like you have in your house. But they don't do that. They use the same big AC on this that you see on like a big travel trailer or fifth wheel. Now, little detail stuff you can, I have to believe, I haven't verified this, I firmly believe their interior designer is a lady. because they did a good job and they were smart about this. Like, you see how this slide out walls here, these are accent colored walls from everything else, just to give it some depth and character. Other things, this is all real hardwood. You know, this is not pressed board, and this is not MDF foam. Like, if you lift up your dinette seating, we have plywood. You know, we don't have OSB or particle board. This is made out of good stuff. It's just small. You know, I could probably find you $1 cheaper little camper, but this is the one that is going to be there for you long term. You know, if you're looking for something to have for a number of years, but you just don't want to go big, this is it, guys. This is awesome. These are fantastic for that. Good storage under the countertop, obviously, and I love, by the way, that they mount their microwave down here in the Nano series. Most manufacturers mount the microwave way up high. It never made sense to me, because when something comes out of the microwave, it is hot, of course. Well, when something's mounted up high, you are more likely to spill it. And I am a klutz, and I am very likely to spill stuff on myself, so I like a safety microwave down here. Little campers traditionally don't have the double basin sink like this one does, too. That's also a nice touch. Now, they did something really smart here, because, again, this is perfect for dry camping, so that is definitely something they took into account. They went with the 60-40 sink split. Some people, they really don't like this, but this is designed so that people can go dry camping. When you go dry camping, you don't have a whole lot of water in the holding tanks, so you like to use the little sink when you're doing dishes so that you don't burn up all your water supply. Everything in this camper was premeditated. They didn't just toss something out there and throw darts at the wall and see what stuck. They were very smart about how they put this together. If you do feel like adding entertainment, you are set up for a flat screen against the wall up here, or you do have a nice stand if you want to set one here. But you also have this power outlet right here. So this is a perfect little appliance station. There's also an outlet right here. So maybe you can set a phone charging by the door when you walk in. So very multifunctional space. This little space is awesome because it can fit the person who's looking for a TV, a coffee maker, anything. You can do anything you want in this little section right here. You do have a smaller fridge in the Nano series. It does still have a little freezer pocket, by the way, but that is gas and electric. So once again, perfect for dry camping. If you are, you know, like I said, you're towing small, but you can pack large. You've got a very nice pantry space over here. And speaking of storage, holy crap, look at the closet in this bathroom. This is so big, I have to lean back in the shower to get it all in the frame, and even then I got to kind of pan up and down. So we have our sectionalized linen space over here, which could be additional pantry space if you're so inclined. Little utility space down here, probably for like extra toilet paper and stuff, but I mean, it could obviously be anything you want. And then an extra closet. How cool is that? It is hard to find closet space in little campers. A couple other things that are not always found in little campers: a foot flush stool, so you don't need your face near your business. Now, I don't know if you noticed, probably not in the kitchen, but even here in the bathroom and on the countertop in the the dinette table, all of your countertops are sealed edge. This is important because water can't get into any kind of seams and swell and bulge up and cause soft spots, you know, because if somebody sees it, because eventually everything resells, guys, whether you trade it in or you sell it privately 20 years later, I don't care. It still resells. Well, if somebody comes in and they see a wet countertop where it's been wet and spongy, they're going to just try to rip your head off when it comes to how much they're going to pay you for it. Well, something as small as that could cost you hundreds of dollars on a resale term. Now you don't got to worry about it. It just can't happen. And little campers don't usually have medicine cabinets. They usually have just mirrors because it's lighter and cheaper. But again, they're smarter about how they put this together. And little campers don't usually have a skylight. They usually have the power vent fan shoved above the shower. Now here we get both. Something I failed to touch on, and I really should have hit that earlier, the walls. They use Asdel in the walls. And you can see that right here. That's the white line. Asdel's layer right under the fiberglass skin. They even put the little sticker there to remind me, and I still almost forgot. Asdel, instead of Luan under the walls, it's 50% lighter, and it has a 2 higher R factor. So this 1.5" Ultralite wall has the same R9 insulative quality as a traditional 2-inch wall. Very cool. Not to mention, it's lighter. Asdel's a material that's been used in Europe for many, many years, and it's not that it hasn't been found in the United States until recently. It's just that it hasn't been used widely, and it's really catching on because people are appreciating the fact that, yes, it does cost $1 more, but it is a superior product, because now this wall is virtually rot-proof, mold-proof, mildew-proof. There's no wood in it, guys. You know, and not to mention, it's lighter and better insulated. This is a nice spot to see where it kind of is double arched in here, inside and out. And have you noticed how nice and bright it is in here? They're not using cheap incandescent bulbs. They're using nice LED lights, and obviously it makes a big difference. I love how easy it is to walk around this bed. Not to mention the fact that, you know, you do have your additional closet space on both sides. This one's a home run for me. This is the perfect little couples camper. So give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camp.